Naomi, congratulations. You were a finalist in Montreal last year against a Canadian, and now you've just beaten a Canadian to reach the quarterfinals again. How happy are you today with the performance?
I would say I'm pretty happy. I think performance aside, just my mentality going into it was a little shaky, but I think just overcoming that is something that I'm really proud of.
Were you tense in some ways going into the match?
Yeah, I don't know why I felt very nervous. It felt kind of like the first round of a slam for me, and I didn't really know why, but I think in moments like that, just to be able to overcome it is something that's really cool.
Yeah, it's interesting because I actually had a question, sort of curious as to whether or not. So you have a random stat. You're 9-1 against players that have the home court advantage at 1,000 level events, and I didn't know if maybe you relished the opportunity to kind of play against the home crowd.
I didn't know that, but I do think from my end it's fun just to have that atmosphere, whether they're for you or against you, and just to have an engaging crowd, I think, is something that shouldn't be taken for granted.
And then, if you don't mind me posing sort of an assumption as a question, I'm curious if you think having Grand Slam success at an early age and maybe being thrown into such big crowds at a young age has perhaps helped you in these sorts of scenarios tonight.
From my end, yes, because I reference it a lot in my head when I play against crowds that are against me. It's my first slam final, I think, was something that I'll never forget, and obviously the crowd was very for my opponent, so I just had to lock in, and obviously I won that match, so I always tell myself if I can do it in that occasion, I should be able to do it in any occasion.
And then, of course, it was really impressive to see you serving tonight. In the second set, I believe you won all 14 points on your first serve. Are there particular aspects of your serving tonight that you recognise to be working really well? And do you think you can maybe bring that level of consistency into your serving in matches going forward?
I mean, I hope so, but every day is a new day, and, there's different variables. Could be the wind, could be the sun, could be anything. So I can only hope that I can continue serving well. Yeah, we'll just see.
Lovely. And then just very lastly, you did a really great job of finding good angles to keep Leylah running sort of off the court, particularly in the beginning of the first set. I just wondered, how much did your game plan and approach to the match go to plan?
Honestly, I didn't have a game plan. I was kind of more do what I can do, and obviously when you're playing the match, you see what works, what doesn't work, and you kind of adjust from there.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.